Hello, welcome back to Hawks Tarot. I am Dr. Jennifer Hawks. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a real quick oracle pull for each and every sign. It is not going to be time stamped this time because it's going to be really quick. So let's go through all 12 signs and see what each of you need to see today, okay? You might find that you resonate with some of the other messages, especially if you, let's say you're, going through a lot of emotional stuff right now and you realize you're kind of resonating more with your moon sign, or you're struggling in some aspects with, like fighting with people or dealing with, more drama. You might resonate more with your Mars sign. Um, or let's say you're dealing with something in love and you are looking at how you're responding versus your person is responding. You might want to look at your Venus. But there's a lot of, different messages that are going to come out. So hopefully you get something out of this, and please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, of course. I appreciate all of you. If you want a personal reading, please check the description box below. I will not contact you for readings. You have to contact me, so please protect yourselves when it comes to the scammers. So let's start with Aries. What does Aries need to see? This is the Medicine Woman Oracle. Aries, you have card number 11, the Path of Beauty. And card number 11 is walking your path of beauty elevates your feminine soul. So really make sure that you tap into, what brings passion and joy into your life, and really resonate with that on a daily basis for yourself. And you see just this most beautiful imagery in these cards. All right, Taurus. Taurus, you got unconditional love. I remind you of the magic of love. You are blessed. So some of you Taurians may just need to remind yourselves of how much you are loved, as well as make sure that you're loving to yourself, right? We want to make sure that we are able to give and receive love. And that unconditional love aspect of true joy for other people's happiness as well as your own, that gratitude and that compassion that you can have for any human being, any life form, right? So Taurus, remind yourself of the magic and the beauty that comes with truly loving yourself and others. So unconditional love. Gemini. Oh my God, like right away, you just hop 3 cards out of the deck, Gemini. Gemini, you got divine sensuality. I reveal your talent to enchant. Well, I know my Geminis are enchanting. And that's part of your gift, right? That's part of the gift of that astrological sign. You tend to be very charming, very enchanting. You can make friends anywhere you go, right? So that divine sensuality. Gemini, you also got authenticity. Wow. Okay. Leave it to a Gemini to be genuine and authentic on both sides, right? When a Gemini's twins are talking to each other and we're both on the same page, that is beautiful. That's harmonious. That's balance. So a lot of the bad rap that Geminis get is when their twins are on different pages, right? So you see that back and forth, that duality, right? But Geminis are very authentic people and tend to be very caring, very loving, and you wouldn't necessarily even see that side that gives Geminis a bad name unless they've been hurt or felt the need to bring the defender out as a protection aspect. But Geminis, you have a way of bringing the truth about in any situation. I love that about Geminis. But you also got authenticity, which is I open the way of truth. Absolutely love this card. And Gemini, you got the card 22 of winter, a time for turning inward, rest in silence. Very important, right? With the throat chakra aspect when it comes to Geminis is that you don't overexpress the throat chakra. At times that can come up for Geminis. But please make sure that you take that quiet time for yourself, right? That you take the rest when you need it and that you sit with yourself in silence so that you're clear, so that your two twins can be on the same page because you take the time to listen to what you truly want and what's right for you in this lifetime so that you can feel balanced as you move forward on your path. And that was winter. Okay, Cancer. Cancers. Oh, Cancer, you got two. You got creative fire. Reveal your creative talent for an inspired life. I think Cancers actually need to be reminded of this sometimes. So I'm glad this came out for Cancers. I am a Cancer moon, not throwing any shade. I'm a Cancer moon and a Cancer rising. And a lot of my family members are Cancers. So I'm aware of this aspect that sometimes when Cancers feel like they have to protect themselves, right? They go into that shell. And sometimes maybe don't feel 100% confident with, putting their fire out there, right? Not fire out, but putting the fire out there, right? Using that creative fire to really show people what you got, to really bring all of your passion to the table. Cancers feel a lot, but as far as expressing that emotion, it might not always come out in the way that they want it to, right? So they may hold back from some of the things that they're actually passionate about because they don't necessarily feel comfortable with sharing that fire, right? So make sure, you guys, that you do reveal your creativity, right? Be inspired. Allow your passion to help you every single day. And Cancer, you also got all potentialities. And that is, I open the dance of synchronicities. So look at what all you're capable of, right? You can create, you can show your passion, but also be that stable, like loving, mother, father, sister, brother, partner, friend. Cancers are some of the best friends you can have. Seriously, they're amazing. But look at all the potentials. So all potentialities. Okay, Leo. Leo, what does Leo need to see? Leo, Leo, please. Okay, one more here. Show me Leo, please. What does Leo need to see? You got creative fire again. Okay, well, that's interesting because you're a fire sign, and Leos tend to actually show their creative fire. So maybe some of you just need to be reminded about how your passions are actually going to keep you inspired. So with that aspect of sometimes Leos will burn bright, burn hard, burn, and then burn out, right? It's all in there. So you have to remind yourself with this aspect, not only of balance, but with this aspect of using your passion to inspire you to continue and to do more. You also got spring on the bottom of the deck for that one. I felt it interesting to mention since I did have to shuffle so many times to get a card to jump for you. But that's spring, which is a time for renewal. So step into uncharted territory. So that makes sense with what I just said, right? Because maybe you went hard and burned out. So allow yourself to relook at what truly does bring passion into your life and inspire you so that you can have that renewal and go at it maybe from a different angle or a different speed or slightly adjust where necessary. Okay, Virgo. Right away with Virgos. You got three. Okay, Virgo, you got Coyote Totem, which is show humor. Laughter is your medicine. So Virgos are mercurial, so you can manifest and create. That's the magician. I want to remind you, Virgos, right now of the coyote spirit, though. because a lot of times things can get so serious, right? And Virgos are usually really good at judging a situation, but then if we don't look at the softer side, if we don't use humor as a way of lightening things up, it can get way too serious, right? So Virgos, remember the coyote spirit, show humor and make sure that you do laugh and that you bring joy and laughter to others. And anytime you're just feeling kind of way too serious, remember that laughter is your medicine. You also got the card stories. I leave you the memory of healing tales. So this is often about how like traditions get passed down through stories and we remember how to do certain things culturally, medicinally, so many things in native culture as well as in past times with our ancestors of how the stories that we heard or the stories that were passed down actually tell the tale of our struggles and the tale of our success. So Virgo, you know, look at that memory and be proud of yourself for what you've been through, what you've overcome, and that aspect that the memory of what you've been through, what your ancestors have been through, and how things have gotten to this point is actually healing in itself. And then you got card Autumn, which is a time for letting go, lighten your load. So maybe really put that love back into yourself, lighten your load, laugh a little bit more. Look at how far you've come, Virgo. Libra. Okay, Libra. Oh, you got a couple that have already come out. Libra, you got divine sensuality, which is I reveal your talent to enchant. Libras are also very charismatic and enchanting. It's another air sign quality, right? And then you got the card Purification, card 36. Raise your vibrations by caring for your energy. So remember, Libras, every emotion that you hold, every thought that you think creates your energy, right? The energy that we put out matches the energy that we will attract. So adjust your energy if need be, purify that energy so that you can hold high vibrations and allow the thoughts that are going to create higher vibrations of love, peace, joy, and enlightenment. And then you also got authenticity as well. Libra, I think you got two of the same cards as Gemini did. But anyway, authenticity, which is I open the way of truth. And I just love the woman on this card. So genuine, right? So Libras, you're really good at speaking your truth when you need to. So make sure to stay authentic. And, you know, the truth is always easier than a web of lies, no matter how hard it may seem to approach it initially. Okay, Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio. Scorpio. Okay, here you go right away. Oh, Scorpio. You got card 17, Spirit of Fire. Shine your power unreservedly. Spirit of Fire. That's a good one for Scorpios. Scorpios are, you guys feel so much, right? And it can be hard sometimes for Scorpios because sometimes it feels like you can't get away from feeling. But don't let that hold you back. Look at how you can shine your power and your fire that you have within you. And then Scorpio, you also got sacred sexuality. Reconnect with the source of your divine sexuality. What do you truly want? Are you being respected? Are you knowing your value and your worth? This is card 3, if that means anything to you. I love that this came out for you guys. Look at this serpent on this card. Oh, and then like on this card, it has words on it. Celebration. No, I think that's trying to say liberation. Lumiere, which is to lighten, like the light. And création, which creation. This card is cool. Like I don't think I've ever actually read this card from this deck before. Like I've had this deck for probably about 6 months and I've used it several times, but this card I don't think has ever come out, or if it has, I haven't paid this much attention to it. So Scorpio, spirit of fire and sacred sexuality. All right. Sagittarius. Saggy. Oh, okay. So Sagittarius, you also got all potentialities. I open the dance of synchronicities. So maybe you're really needing to open yourself up to what all could be and not boxing yourself in or limiting yourself. Remind yourself that you're magical and that you're a limitless being. You have potential to do anything you want. You also got, oh my gosh, that's funny that I just said that you, okay. Hopefully you'll laugh here in a second. Then you got Eagle Totem, which is card 14, which is rise above to widen your vision. I just said don't box yourself in, look at all your possibilities. And then this says rise above to widen your vision. All right, Saggies, take a look at what all you want, all the possibilities for you. Get yourself out of that box that you've put yourself in and look at it from more of a bird's eye view of what all is possible. Okay. Next we have Capricorn. 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 Okay, I'm going to take both of those because that one was trying to hop out too. First, the one that did come out for you was emotions. Capricorns. Do my Capricorns have emotions? I'm laughing. Obviously, you guys do. But you don't necessarily always feel comfortable with sharing or expressing your emotions because you want everything to feel grounded and stable. As long as everything's going along real stable, we're just going to kind of analyze those emotions and then set them aside, right? I love my Capricorns. It's some of the best grounded energy that I've experienced in my life. Two of my very best friends are Capricorns, and I just love them dearly. But Cappies, you got emotions. So you are an emotional creature. Fertilize that great power. So look at what is bringing up emotions for you. What are you thinking about? What is your mind going towards? What is your soul going towards emotionally? And really fertilize that to use it as a way of power, as a power source for you. The other card that you got was 33, the art of rituals. Practice rituals to re-enchant your life. So maybe some of you need to meditate. Some of you, just as we talked about before with that card that came out with the stories, maybe there are some rituals that have been passed down that you forgot about, that you really did enjoy. But just this aspect of rituals and how that can not only bring balance and peace, but also stability, right? And we know Capricorns love stability. So practice rituals to re-enchant your life. I just keep getting that aspect of meditation going within, looking at the emotions a little bit more, and then acknowledging those emotions and caring for yourself and your emotions is kind of what I was getting there. Okay, Aquarius. 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 Okay, we're going to throw that one across the room. Spirit of Earth. Have faith. You are supported. Some of you feeling like you don't have the support that you need right now. So remember that you are supported, and look at this from the aspect of grounding on this 3D plane, spirit of Earth. So Aquarius, air sign, right? So a lot of times there's a lot of energy going on up here in the upper level chakras, especially like throat and up. I felt like I was getting out of breath as I was saying that, right? Like this is burning out up here. We've got a lot going on, a lot of thoughts. But remember that you can pull energy, grounded, secure, stable energy to feel support from the earth at any point in time. Everything is energy. So if I need to restore myself, I can pull from the earth to do that. If something feels heavy or shaky within me, I can return it to the earth because it no longer serves me and it can be recycled for a better use, right? So you are supported. Remember that. Pull the energy you need anytime you need it. And finally, my Pisces. Pisces. Wow, Pisces is apparently throwing across the room. And okay, I think we officially got every season during this reading now. Pisces, you got summer, which is card 24. A time for blooming. Celebrate your successes. So some of you Pisces may need to actually look at not only how far you've come, but what you've accomplished, and celebrate yourself for what you do. Celebrate yourself for who you are, how you have chosen to respond to situations and overcome certain issues. So card 24, summer, celebrate your successes. It's a time for blooming. So get out there, right? Acknowledge that you are blooming. You're a beautiful flower. I want to read this one because it came up on the bottom, and it's a beautiful card, and it seems like it kind of matches for Pisces energy right now. And it's Healing Family Lines, card number 30. A lot of the Pisces I know deal with a lot with family. They tend to be very family oriented anyway, very loving, generous, kind energy, and they want to be there for their family. Sometimes family connections, beautiful, right? But sometimes they're really trying to reinforce a lesson that we need to learn in this lifetime. And if you feel in any way that manipulative guilt to be a part of something that doesn't feel right to you, just because of the family obligation, I want you to remind yourself to look at this as a time for blooming, celebrate your successes. And, I'm not saying not to be there for other people. We all need, other people to be there for us at times, but don't forget yourself in it all. Okay. Healing Family Line says, free yourself from secrets. Discover the hidden treasure of your heritage. All right, you guys, make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. Do something wonderful for yourself and others today. And other than that, be well. Bye, guys.